My name is Oliver Queen. Welcome to my video explaining the origins and powers of the Maximoff Twins, Wanda and Pietro, also known as the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Please note, Quicksilver is referred to as Pietro in Avengers and the 616 universes, and Peter in the X-Men due to rights, so I've referred to both characters as just Quicksilver. Powers. 616 Scarlet Witch. The origin and exact nature of Wanda's power vary. Whether it is because she's a mutant, a result of the High Evolutionary's experiments, or linked to Chthon's magic, the powers of the Scarlet Witch generally are chaos magic reality warping, probability manipulation, hexes, teleportation, and telekinesis. Scarlet Witch's powers are practically identical in the Ultimate Universe. 616 Quicksilver. Superhuman speed. Quicksilver has moved at speeds faster than light. Enhanced durability. Superhuman reflexes. Pietro is able to think at great speeds. Accelerated metabolism. Superhuman stamina. Superhuman agility. Superhuman strength. Molecular acceleration and destabilization. The ability to make objects explode. Intangibility. The ability to phase through solid matter. Pietro is able to think at great speeds, and he has fast perception. He previously had pre-molecular chronokinesis, a fancy way of saying the ability to time travel. He could also create time duplicates of himself. He previously had the ability to fly. Pietro's powers are basically identical in the Ultimate Universe. Both Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver have been trained in martial arts and other forms of combat by Captain America, making them excellent fighters. They have also both suffered from mental illness and depression. According to the High Evolutionary, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch masquerade as mutants, implying that they are not. Scarlet Witch in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Scarlet Witch possesses the powers of telekinesis, psionic energy, levitation, the ability to create an energy field, telepathy, mental manipulation, and the ability to instill fear. MCU Quicksilver. In the MCU, Quicksilver possesses superhuman stamina, superhuman speed, superhuman reflexes, fast but not fast enough. Pietro is also able to think at great speeds. He doesn't possess intangibility, but it would have come in very useful during Age of Ultron. Maybe he wouldn't be so dead right now.
You didn't see that coming.
In the MCU, Wanda and Pietro Maximoff were twins, born 12 minutes apart from each other. When they were young, their parents were killed in a freak accident because a Stark missile hit their apartment building. Many years later, during a protest, Baron Strucker, who was looking for volunteers, found the Maximoff Twins, who volunteered to be given superpowers. After the experiments, all of the volunteers passed away except for Wanda and Pietro. The Avengers then raided the facility in which the twins were experimented on, and they were set free. They teamed with Ultron, and eventually betrayed him. They then joined forces with the Avengers to fight against Ultron, but unfortunately, Pietro died in the battle. Wanda then became a valued member of the Avengers. Earth 616. Magda and Eric were lovers, but when Magda found out that Eric was a mutant, she fled, without telling him of her pregnancy. Magda ran away to Wundagore Mountain, and there she gave birth to her children. After believing that Eric would find and kill her, Magda left and was never seen again. It is assumed that she passed away soon after. The twins were adopted by Django and Maria Maximoff. After a fallout between Django and some angry villagers, Pietro and Wanda ran away, as Wanda couldn't control her powers, and people were always suspicious. Wanda accidentally set a house on fire, and they were then attacked by the local villagers and saved by Magneto. And to pay their debt, they joined the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Earth 1610, the Ultimate Universe. Wanda and Pietro Lencher were the children of Eric Lencher, aka Magneto, and Magda Lencher, aka Isabel Lencher, an agent assigned to watch Magneto. When he found out about her, he left with his children, and Magda wasn't seen again, till she returned years later to break up a fight between her children, Jimmy Olsen, her and Wolverine's son, and Pietro Lencher. Magneto abused his son, and Pietro always wanted to prove himself to his father, so he joined the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, along with his sister Wanda, who was a passive member. After the apparent death of Magneto, they went on to join the Ultimates, but still believed in the moral of mutant supremacy. The Fox Cinematic Universe. Peter Maximoff, also known as Quicksilver, is Magneto's son, but he abandoned Peter's mother whose name is unknown, and the child Magneto didn't know Miss Maximoff was having. Quicksilver was raised by his mother in the late 1960s and early 1970s, until Peter re-met his father while breaking him out of prison. Unfortunately, they didn't know of each other's relation. About a decade later, they re-met, and only Peter knew of the relation. Spoilers for X-Men Apocalypse. Magneto eventually moved away and married Magda, and they had a child named Nina. Nina died after an incident involving twitching hands. Here are some retconned origins. Thanks for watching my video on the very confusing origins of the Maximoff Twins. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like or subscribe.